error when, let's say, I try and reload. Okay, so I'm going to try this again because I don't know how this screen recording stuff works, and I just didn't have enough time to do this. Well, not enough time to record this. So anyway, as I was saying, this is the output of my run. I will quickly reload that, and you can see PowerShell doing its thing. Right. At least we have this waiting for localhost. It'll say something in a minute, but I just wanted to show you that this stack trace was run from a local Docker copy. So this Docker run port, the name is this.bro. Secret base, but it's just stuff I figured out. I don't have a build recently because I built this 2 days ago apparently. And I've been trying to rebuild it ever since, but I'm getting memory errors. But you can see, hopefully, it says hook registered. Yeah, so we got a hook registered. It registered a hook again to sprint out order by name. Once this waiting for localhost ends, you'll see that it'll give you an error there. And what I really wanted to bring up, which I think is a problem with the operating system, is that I ran a code that basically, I just need to press enter. Yeah, so you got a spawning error. Yeah. So you got a spawning error, couldn't start the process. And basically, the weird thing, and you're getting this page, the weird thing is that I ran from the original Docker Hub a command that was straight off the website a few days ago and ran it, and it worked the way it needed to work, and the program ran it worked the way it needed to work. But the interesting thing is, and I'll show these sort of side by side, is that the stack traces are exactly the same. But the weird thing is that they both yielded this failure website. I've got one more idea on how I could maybe fix that. I'll see if I can do that pretty quickly. But you can see here we have the accessible via 880. This one on the top is mine. This one's the one from the command, and I'll show you that later. Same stack traces, maybe a little bit different settings, but same thing. You can see that I have the same exact stack trace as literally pretty much the answer of the code that it's supposed to run on, because you're supposed to dockerize this to anything, any kind of website or any kind of a computer, I guess. But for some reason, and you can see it's both similar, creating tables that might be different. Just one sec. You can see on the bottom, oh, I lost it. I think I lost it. Yeah, I literally lost the top of my command, but I think I showed it earlier. Was fine, but this one on top's mine, and the one on the bottom is using the Open Project community image, and that doesn't work either. So I'm kind of at a loss on what else I need to get done, or what else needs to get done to get this to work. Because this is either an operating system problem or a internal code problem. And basically the whole problem is not a Docker issue. I figured out the Docker issue. You needed like DOS to Unix, and you needed to change the Git information from CRLF, which is for Windows, to LF, which fixed 2 errors with it. There's no changes to package.json, but it just keeps yielding this website, and I just don't understand what's going on with it. So anyway, sorry again, I'm a little late. I sent you an email about that already. Hopefully you don't scrap my project altogether, because I've been working on this for days. But pretty much I'm going to submit this. I'm going to try one more thing, and I'll update this if I can. And I'll be able to basically be done with that by hopefully 12:45, one the latest. Again, sorry for being a little bit late. You couldn't have asked for a more frustrating project where you can't even get the answer to work versus your thing to work. Which again I think is kind of weird, because I literally had this up and running the other day with the with this with the bottom one's exact same command, this exact same thing. I copied and pasted it from the open project website, and 1 second it worked, and now it's just not working, and it's just doing the same thing that my thing is working. So if I figure out what that is, then I imagine that I'll get mine working. But Docker stuff is all correct, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to try and submit the one with the DOS to Unix. Um, but also I might have compiled this one without the DOS to Unix, because I tried recently building it with the DOS to Unix, and it keeps giving me a memory over, or not a memory overflow error, but I don't have enough RAM to do it error. That's pretty much all I got. I'll submit that soon. Thank you.